up, you guys, and welcome to this little Doctor Who review. Today I'm going to review the Christmas special episode of Doctor Who called The Time of the Doctor. Here's how it's going to work. First, I'm going to tell you a little recap of the episode, basically tell you what it was about. And then I'm going to tell you some things that I liked and some things that I disliked about the episode. And then in the end, I'm going to tell you my final review of the episode. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get going. Also, a little warning, if you have not watched the episode, do not watch this video at all, because there will be massive spoilers throughout the entire video. So go watch the episode first. Okay, let's get going. This is the recap. The Doctor has gotten a message from a space church, so he flies his TARDIS to the space church that is located on a spaceship right above a mysterious planet to meet up with the head of the church, Tasla Lem. The Doctor wonders why there are so many spaceships hanging in orbit above the planet. A lot of the spaceships belong to the Doctor's enemies. He then gets a phone call from Clara, who needs the Doctor to play her imaginary boyfriend at her house, where her family and her are celebrating the Christmas together. But the Doctor has more important things to attend. So he brings Clara with him to see Tasla Lem, who is so interested in knowing what the planet is that she sends the Doctor and Clara down to the planet, and so the Doctor and Clara descends to the city Christmas, where nobody can tell a lie. It ends up being a trap for the Doctor because the rift in time and space from season 5 and 6 have occurred again in the town Christmas. It turns out that the rift is by the Time Lords because the Time Lords can use that rift to get through from the loop universe and into the real universe by the Doctor's name. If the Doctor says his name, they will be able to get through. And since he's in a town where he can't tell a lie, then he has no other choice but to say his real name if he is asked. It turns out that the planet really is Trenzalore, which we know is the planet where the Doctor dies and is buried. So because the Doctor knows he's trapped, he decides to send Clara home, because she is the only one who can leave, because if the Doctor leaves, all his enemies who are above the planet are going to kill him. So he has to stay there, and he does for at least 600 years. He becomes the sheriff of the town, and so therefore every time that some of his enemies slip through down to the planet, he's there to stop them. After around 300 years, Clara makes her way back into the planet, only for the Doctor to send her home again. After yet another 300 years, presumably, with Tasla Lem's help, she's able to get back to the Doctor in order to be with him when he dies of old age. But just before he dies, he is giving another regeneration cycle by the Time Lords, and the episode ends out with him regenerating into Peter Capaldi. Okay, so that is basically the recap of the episode. Now for some things that I liked and some things that I disliked about the episode. We'll start with the things that I liked. Let's go. I liked the Doctor and Clara's dialogue throughout the episode. They're so funny together, but they're like that in every episode, so it's awesome. And I like that for the first time ever in Doctor Who history, we actually see the Doctor age. When have you ever seen him age before? He always just changed into a new body, and you can never see that he aged in any way. But you know that he ages, but we never see it because he always regenerates. But now we actually get to see him aging, and I thought that was cool. And I really love the fact that the whole problem with the 12 regenerations was solved so lightly and so awesome that it didn't have to break any rules from the old original series. It was just an awesome way of giving him a new regeneration cycle. I mean, just awesome. I also really like the bond between the Doctor and the village people. Even with the little boy who becomes very attached to the Doctor. He really takes care of this city, and you can really feel that by the village and him together, because they're really close attached to him. And it's awesome. Oh, and one of my favorite things were definitely Karen Gillan's appearance in the episode as Amy Pond. Even though I'm not really in love with that character, Amy Pond, it was still really cool to see her back in the episode. Oh, and my favorite thing has to be when the Doctor gives this epic speech before he regenerates into Peter Capaldi. It's just an awesome speech. Here's some things that I disliked about the episode. I disliked the Doctor and Clara's sadness over a dead Cyberman head. That was just ridiculous, I thought. Oh, and I really disliked the sexual references between the Doctor and Tasla Lem. It's really a shame that the show has become so sexual all of a sudden. Back when the show started out, they were really afraid of any sexual preferences and really afraid of the fact that Susan was his granddaughter, because then people would think, oh, he's had sex. Oh, and the worst thing is how little the Doctor's enemies actually appeared in the episode. That was kind of rubbish. They should appear way more. Alright, now for my final review of the episode. I give the episode 4 out of 5 stars because it was just amazing. But I just think that since Peter Moffat took over from Russell T Davies, it has been really, really sad and dark Christmas specials. Whereas with Russell T Davies, it was really, happy and funny Christmas specials. And I just think that it has become way more sad and dark, and that just sucks to me. But I love the acting of every person in this episode. Every single one. Even the little boy who became attached to the Doctor. It was just amazing acting, and it was just awesome to see. Alright, that was it from me. Be sure to check out the behind the scenes on the Doctor Who official YouTube channel. You can click right here to see that. Click it. Okay, that was it. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to leave a comment telling me what you think of the episode. And yeah, I'm going to get going. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out my Facebook and my Twitter and my main channel. All those links are below. And most importantly, be sure to check out my next video, which you can watch right here. Alon Z.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe.